Hope you're ready to go on a journey to the final frontier. This is Frontiers by Journey. Are you a big Journey fan? If so, you may have heard of this album. And if you heard of this album, I bet you never thought, hey, let's find out how long each of the songs are and try to beat those lengths in Yahtzee. That's what we're trying to do today. And that is what we're trying to do every day on Yahtzee, Beat the Runtime. So here's the track list below me. 10 songs. We're going to play 10 games of Yahtzee. We're going to try to beat the album runtime of 2,619 seconds. That's going to be difficult. We're going to try to beat as many of the individual tracks as we can in order. And we're also going to hopefully get at least 5 Yahtzees today. Let's go. Journey certainly had a second wave of popularity, I feel like. Thanks to the second wave of success of Don't Stop Believin', which I believe, no pun intended, was not nearly as big of a hit when it debuted as it later became. Some people kind of compare the killer song Mr. Brightside to Don't Stop Believin'. Like they say it's like the modern day Don't Stop Believin', which is kind of a cool comparison. So I forget who or what, establishment brought up that comparison, but I do agree with it. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments. We require and crave your engagement here. That song is not on this album, but that's okay. Plenty of other tracks that we can talk about. Not that I really know anything about them. By the way, we're not beating the opening track, it looks like, which is Separate Ways, Worlds Apart, clocking in at about 5.5 minutes. But we do get 247. Not a terrible start. Shake the rust off. We move on to Sender My Love, a much more beatable total. As I've kind of indicated before, when you get into songs that are over about 4 minutes in length, which is 240 seconds, they get difficult to consistently beat in this manner. 250 seems to be the average for optimal play with or without a Yahtzee. Obviously, we would prefer the Yahtzee. So our last game was pretty good. 47. But we need to make some things happen there. There's finally a small straight. Now we can concentrate on these fives. Definitely take those since we have the full house. Fives again. Gives us a nice 3 of a kind. Now we have... Could have probably went for the large straight there. Go for it here. I'm fine with zeroing out ones. Oh, and then of course we get a whole bunch of ones, which kind of sucks. Oh man, we definitely need a straight to beat this, I think. Or get a Yahtzee going would also be nice. We're not getting the large straight, so we'll just kind of go for anything here. 4 of a kind. Yeah, we'll take it since we already zeroed out Yahtzee. Not ideal, and hopefully, as we go into track 3, Chain Reaction, we haven't started a chain reaction of failure. Come on, Yahtzee. I thought that was it. Had a really great internal feeling about that, but it was not meant to be. That's okay. Things happen. Pretty decent chance here. Kind of worried that I haven't got any of my gimmick hands in. There we go. 4 of a kind fives. Now give me that 5 of a kind if you know what I'm talking about. That's not it. Oh, that's a tough one too, because we really don't have a path to the bonus. Let's zero out large straight for right now. Okay. We're not getting the bonus on this one. Maybe we'll get a couple Yahtzees. You know, that's wishful thinking, but it's whatever. We'll go for a Yahtzee here. We'll go for a Yahtzee here. We only have... Well, actually, we should probably go for the small straight. We need the points. 175. Terrible score. Awful showing so far. We have not a single Yahtzee to our name. We have not a single win to our name, and we're very much behind the count here on getting the album runtime. So let's... Going through here. Fours, got those. Let's speed up the cadence. Go into a little no huddle offense here. Maybe we're overthinking, overanalyzing. This tool would say some of these throws. Someone left a comment. Like not that long ago, but it was funny. They were like, "This is really boring," and I was like, "Well, yeah, I guess if you miss the actual rolling of physical dice, which I think is something that they were kind of missing, then it could be." I think it's exciting because it's, you know, fast, in your face action. We're just playing multiple games just in a row. Not even pretending to stop. This is, by the way, just so we're fully clear, 100% transparency. This is these are some of the worst Yahtzee games I think I've played in a row. And I don't know how much of that is bad luck and how much of that is just me not playing well. Oh, we got a Yahtzee, though. Okay, our fate has turned around. Let's capitalize on this momentum immediately. I thought we were going to get a back-to-back, boy. That would have been... Ooh, that would have been something. Okay, we have... That's a full house. Let's... Oh, man, we almost had another one. We'll take a 4 of a kind. 29, though. Really difficult to get much better than that. And if you do, you better have claimed that bonus Yahtzee already. 4's coming in hot. Go for we need 264 here, which I think we can get if we play smart. We would like to have a nice win under our belt, so let's focus on that. There's our left side bonus. Another chance. Oh my god, we have a second Yahtzee, and I got to make sure I'm marking these off because I've been told sometimes I forget to do that, and it makes our score look worse than it actually is. So there's a full house. We'll take it. Another full house that we don't need. I will go for a large straight here. Give me a 2, please. Oh my god, we got one. Holy shit. 424 for faithfully. That's very nice. Let's see. A lot of noise outside this evening. All right, well, we're catching up. Let's dance on the edge of the blade here. I'm going to take that full house. Yes, sir. Go for 4s. Oh. Oh, nice switch, John. I was going to go for a small straight there, and I'm glad we didn't. Because that was huge. That not so much, but that Yahtzee is big. See how... There's a large straight. It just gifted us that. We love it. We already have a full house, so that made a pretty easy decision. Let's go 1s, I guess. Don't love it, but it just makes sense. Now we can go... Well, there's our small straight. Now we can go for 4s. We're going to try to go for it again. Give me a third 4, please. We don't get it, and as such, we don't beat this track. But we did get a Yahtzee, and we were kind of keeping pace. So we're okay. This is another 4.5-minute track coming up, Troubled Child. Now, is Journey the band that, like their original lead singer, I think he's still alive, right? But he doesn't perform with them. I thought I read that he was talking about getting back together with them for like a final tour or something. Didn't they get like someone off of, it wasn't like a reality show. I feel like maybe I'm confusing them with another band. This is just an easy way for me to get people to comment on stuff, is by stating things like they're fact, even though I'm probably wrong. I feel like they got a guy that like was like went viral or something, maybe, and that's how they got it. And I think he's like younger than the rest of the band by like a pretty considerable amount. So, if I'm wrong, then I don't want to be right. How about that? We need to get some 5s. Specifically, we need 3 5s in a single turn. There they are. That's not going to win the match for us, but it's going to help us keep pace in the grand scheme of things. We still need a couple Yahtzees. Here's our easiest opportunity to actually beat a track. This is only, back talk is only 198 seconds. So, come on, we need this from a moral boosting standpoint, I believe. It's been a lot of tough matches in a row here, so let's have a good one. I mean, aside from that 424, one of our all-time top scores that we dropped earlier, I believe it's sitting at number 10 on the top 10. Always good when we can kind of shift the standard. The standard is the standard. Switch to 4s. Didn't come through the way I wanted. So let's try to brute force them again. Well, we'll take 6s, though. Would really like to put ourselves in a position to get the bonus, and that will absolutely help. I'm going to look for a 4. If I don't get it, I'll take the bonus. Let's see what we can get. 4 of a kind. Going to be tough. I'm going to leave it in Yahtzee open for right now. There's a 4 of a kind. Let's see. We beat this song, luckily. 209. Now we go to the album's title track. They kind of buried that in the track listing here. Frontiers. Go 2s. Switch to a small straight. Coming in. Large straight. Looking pretty good. Okay, we're done with straights. We don't need any more. this match. 6s. Yeah, we need those. Now we're kind of getting some bad RNG. Real bad. Full house will take it. We're going to have to hope for a Yahtzee. Oh. Probably not getting that left-hand side bonus, and I'm willing to live with that. If it means we have a couple shots at a 5 of a kind boy. 168 is not an ideal score, people. This is not good. Just gonna go for a Yahtzee. I don't know why. I couldn't have got anything with it. All right, we need a monster game here on Rubicon. Like on the order of like 500 points. Like we need one of our best games ever to happen if we want to beat the runtime of the album. That's not a spoiler, nor is it a prediction. I'm just telling you to temper your expectations. If you tuned in for ultimate victory, I don't think we're getting that today. But we at least got over 50 on our self-imposed rating, which is nice to see. Means we haven't completely given up the ghost yet. This is an awful setup. Somehow got a full house out of it, which is nice. Fours. Oh, we still need 2 Yahtzees too. That's the other thing. Just trying to put ourselves in a position to like maybe somehow get some, but it's very tough. We're just not getting the rolls here. There's a large straight that we need. 5s. I mean, unless we get Yahtzees here and here, probably ain't happening. Let's just put up the best numbers we can, which is going to be 209 unless we get a last turn Yahtzee. 209 it is. Pretty awful episode from a scoring standpoint. We only beat 2 tracks. We only got 3 out of 5 Yahtzees. And this field felt like just a gigantic waste of time. So join me again next time and we'll try to have a much better performance. I believe next episode we are going to be rolling back through the Kids Bop album, so maybe they'll take some mercy on us with their family-friendly versions of popular songs from the early 2000s. We'll see you then.